everyone. Welcome to Cookie Decorating Live with Hani and friends. I'm Hani, founder of hanielas.com. It's my sweet and savory blog where I share a lot of recipes, savory and sweet. Recently, I released this new recipe. It's a gluten-free red lentil bagels recipe, which I've been obsessed for about 6 or 7 months. I eat this almost every day. It is so good. You can grab a free recipe on the blog. And along with all the recipes, I also, as you guys know, those of you who have been following me, I share a lot of cookie decorating tutorials. So welcome to today's live stream. This week, we are going to make adorable dog face cookies. I hope I captured Beagle's expression. I was trying to do a beagle. And those of you who are new to the live stream, I just want to introduce the live stream. We go live every Wednesday, 1 p.m. Eastern time. If you just stumbled upon it by accident, you're more than welcome to join every week. And you can watch on Facebook or on YouTube. And if you'd like to get notified about uploads, you can follow me on Instagram and YouTube. I always upload reminders there, as well as for the newsletter that I will put a link to the newsletter. I think it's already in the comment section, but just in case somebody missed it, you can sign up for the newsletter and you will get a reminder about the live stream along with tutorials and also new products. And you will also get access to the live stream recap newsletter. So this is the schedule for this month, February. We are already on February 12th, dog cookies. And next week, I have planned Mardi Gras mask cookies. And February, it's thank you cookies. So it's exciting. You can take a screenshot of the schedule, or you can visit my blog where you get access to all the previous live streams. You can also find them on YouTube. It's super easy to find. Just click Hanielas or search for Hanielas on YouTube, and then there is a tab. You see at the very top, it says Home Video Shorts Live. So if you click on Live, a new window will open up. Obviously, this is outdated because we are not in December, but you will get a screen with loads of videos that are from the live stream. So you can sort them, I think, by popular, least popular, oldest, and so on. So that's that. And let's go into the comment section. Hello. So I wanted to get that out of my chest. I feel a little under the weather today. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but gosh, last night was tough. My sinuses are pretty much shut, but it's okay. We're going to muscle through it. Hello, Multi-Gem Girl. How is it going? Hey, Jen. Rainy Alabama. I know some of you have been hit with some snowstorms, as far as I know. Sally, and I don't know if Jeremy is still here, but hi, Charlie. It's nice to see you. I still haven't gotten your pictures, so please send them in. Hi, Heather. Chattanooga. Chilly drippy. Oh, I hate that weather. Oh, no, sorry. Don't send it here. Jeremy has 15 minutes before. Okay, so before we go, I wanted to, because Jeremy is not going to be here. I normally do this later in the live stream, but I wanted to share what Jeremy made and also Sally before we get started. Normally, as you know, I do it later on, but I wanted to do it while he is still here. So I remember Jeremy likes to do, he shared last year in December, he likes to do cookie boxes for his coworkers and teachers, but he wasn't feeling up for it in December. So when I saw the picture on his Facebook that he made the boxes, 50, I think you made. So I kind of like clapped in my, like silently clapped. I'm so glad that you were able to do it, and I hope you enjoyed the process. And I'm sure everyone loved the cookies. I think I would grab the one with the heart. Is that a peanut butter? I love peanut butter cookies. So that's, I wanted to share that. And also Sally, as prolific as always, so she shared some pictures with me that she created some of these cookies. Some of them were inspired by tutorials that she saw on my blog, but most of them were, I think, created by your own designs or from other classes. So Let's have a look. I think this was a design from my blog. It's like owl love or something like that. That's how I named it. And also these, I love these little tartlets. I'm a sucker for tartlets. I love that shape. And also macarons. These brought so many memories because years ago when I was starting out, we didn't have the cookie cutter. We didn't have a lot of cookie cutter shops, and so I had to hand cut macaron shapes. And this cute little penguin, I just adore it. Polka dot, my favorite. And I think you mentioned these are decorated with marzipan. Is that correct? I think marzipan. I have some marzipan here, so let me know, guys, if you would be interested in seeing some cookie decorating, perhaps with accent using our marzipan. Maybe not the whole cookie, but I love the idea because marzipan is so tasty and much better than fondant, in my opinion. So I wanted to share that. And let's see. Okay. So we have Heather. I think, hello, Jeremy. Hi, Sherry. June is here. Hello, hello. Sally Snowden. So you are, yes, Snowden. Karen, hi. Hi, Karen. Oh, how exciting. Good luck with the class. Hi, Kathy. Oh, you are at the beach. Nice. I hope you have wonderful weather there. Hi, Maria. Oh, you just got back from Charleston. How was it? I've never been to Charleston, but I hear there's like a very big tree, like a really old tree. It's very popular with tourists. Also snowed in Charlie. Hi, Susan. Hi, Susan and Dutch. Dutch is Susan the cat. Anyone wondering? Hello, Star. The new name. Nice to see you. Hi, Karen. Oh, okay. That was from. Okay, I guess you guys are talking to each other. So, in the comment section. So behave there. Hello, hello. All right. So, hi, Linda. Thank you, Star. Me too. Me too. We had a hike planned on Friday, so hopefully I can make it because I'm looking forward to seeing almond trees blooming. They bloom quite those are being about quite early here in Spain because of the weather, and I always miss it, I have to say. So hopefully I won't miss it this year. I'm a sucker for peanut butter cookies. Oh, okay. Hello, Colleen. All right, guys. Yes. Okay. So it's an oak tree. Okay. So I got that right. Do you have a picture? I have to look it up. I love trees, and old trees have such a magnificent look to them. And I just wish they could talk so they could tell us all the history that happened, what happened 100 years ago. All right, so today we are making cookies. They're dog cookies. I used the cutter, and I don't know where I have it now, but it's a cutter from Sweet Sugar Bell. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to locate the cutter or the set online. So I found a similar cutter, and this cutter is included in the PDF. That's for those of you who are not subscribed to my newsletter. The PDF is located in my template shop. That's a coffee shop, and it's a free PDF. Those of you who are subscribed already received the PDF, so you can check out the cutter. Otherwise, I also released a template for today's project, and that's also in the coffee shop. Okay, so let's do a little camera dance. There we go. So this is the shape that we're going to be decorating. This shape, unfortunately, I feel like it doesn't really go with a lot of, you can use it for a variety of different dog breeds. But let's see, I haven't done them all. Like, I think this would be, or is this would be a pug, right? Like this could be a pug, I think, right? Or something like that. Or this would be, this could also be a beagle, I suppose. I mean, and then I have done shape like this. What's good, you can also play with the ears to make them like this. The dogs that have ears pointed, this unfortunately, this design, I don't think it's gonna work but perhaps later on I could design a different shape, so we could also do dog faces with the ears that are pointed. Okay. Star, that's a good question. I am planning on having Zoom classes again. I did those in the past, but it's in the works. So hopefully early spring I can do Zoom classes. If you guys are interested, let me know, because that would be very helpful. Or maybe I will send a poll through the email so I can get some ideas. Hello, Angie. Oh, poodle. Yay. I think you could do is that right? I mean, yeah, I guess you could do a poodle as well. So I have to look at different dog breeds, because there are so many different ones. And all right. So now with the beagle, I've got a template going on as usual. That doesn't surprise you. And also, I wanted to talk about the colors I used. So we've got 2 shades of, well, not 2 shades. They're the same. Well, yes, there are 2 different shades there. This is not the shade. What am I talking about? Is it the shade, or I always get confused. Anyway, so it's this kind of same, but this one is lighter and this one is darker. And I also have black. And though you can't really see it, this is not completely black. It's like very dark gray, but I think we can skip that step. I will show you what I used it for. And I also have white. Okay, so these are the main colors I used. And then we will also use an edible marker to do some details. And let's start with the nose first. So I'm going to set this aside like this. And then here I've got a little template for the nose. What you can do with a template, if you purchase the template, you can just trace it on a paper, and that way you get your nose there. Now with a nose, and you probably won't be able to see it here. Let me show you what I did here. Can you see the nostrils? It's very hard to spot. I think the nose ideally perhaps should have been a little lighter, a bit lighter. Can you see the nostrils? They are here. So the base is dark gray, and then I did nostrils with black. But this is optional. I don't think it's necessary to do. I just was trying to add more details. Oh, you would like the Zoom classes. Fantastic. Yes, shade. There's a slight shade difference. Yes, thank you, Heather. Our linguist is here, so thank you. Charlotte is at work today. I will watch the replay. Thank you. Enjoy your work. All right, so I'm not gonna do the nostrils, because I don't think you'll be able to see it, to be honest, on the screen. So here you can see I've got my templates here on a paper, and I put the paper into a protector sheet. If you don't have protector sheet, you could use parchment or wax paper. I find that parchment that is coated with the silicone, it's great, but you have to be careful, because the dry transfers, they literally just fly off it. It's very slick. And then it also doesn't absorb as much water if it's coated. If it's not coated, it absorbs some moisture. So the surface underneath is going to be a bit wrinkly. And that's why I prefer using acetate, because it's plastic, so it doesn't absorb any moisture, and it's not going to get creases or get like wet. So you get a really nice, hope you can see underside of your transfer. You can learn more about transfers on my blog. So what I've got, what I did here, I previously, before we went live, I piped a little zigzag line. This is to mitigate cratering or dimpling in your royal icing. You want to use icing that is about 20 seconds, or you could go even 25 for this step. And then you have to let it crust. What it does, it helps keep the icing kind of elevated, so it's not going to sink in. And then if you're doing the nostrils, you can pipe. I'll just show it to you, although you won't be able to see it. I could, you know what, I'll do it with white. Maybe that way, oops, I need to cut the piping bag. If I do it with white, you can get an idea what I mean. You can make the base gray, and then you can do the nostrils. Okay, so I'll just do 2 dots. And then with the scribe tool, you can drag them like so. Obviously, you want to make sure that the tip of your tool is clean. Okay, now this looks like a pig, pig snout, right? So that's the idea. If you were to make the nostrils, you would make the base dark gray or light gray, depending on how you like it, and then you could make the nostrils black. I've got these already made, and they are fully dried. These are small transfers, so they will only take maybe an hour or so, 2 hours to dry. They're quite small, so you can easily remove them from the acetate. Okay, so these are ready to go. So I'm going to set these aside, and now I'm going to bring in the cookie. And to get started, I'm going to divide the cookie into sections. Now, I am mainly concerned about the eyes at this point. I mean, the ears are pretty self-explanatory. You're just going to do a line there, but I do have it as a part of the template for those of you who are struggling with these steps. And it does help it does help to have these guides in place in case you are second guessing yourself where you're going to pipe the eyes and everything. So we really don't need this area here because that's going to come later, right? So now I'm just going to connect this for anyone who wants to make sure that it's okay. So now what we're going to do, we're going to ice everything with brown and white. And to make this brown, what I did, I used the chocolate brown. You can use, I think warm brown will also work, but I use chocolate brown and I added a little bit of yellow to it. You can also use orange. And I find that gave me a really nice color. It's warm. What I'm doing here, I'm making the opening on a piping bag slightly bigger. I'm using tipless piping bags. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to check if we have any questions. Angie would love Zoom classes. Fantastic. Second guessing is my expertise. Yeah, I know. We talked about it. The overthinking. I'm a PhD graduate from overthinking. I think many of us struggle with overthinking. It's pretty common, but it's a real struggle. It really is. All right, so now we're going to use these 2 colors. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to outline the eyes first. This will give that outline a little time to crust. So when I come in with a flood, it's not going to close in, and it will not, icing will not cross this barrier here. And then we're going to avoid adding icing in this section here. Actually, I could mark it if you want. I could mark that. So let's say we could do here, and this will be white. Because when we come here, when we come in with our template, or let's see, I should probably go a little further. Okay. So here, I'll do it here. So this will be white, and then we'll blend it in. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the brown first. Let me just grab a few more tools. Guys, what are you doing on Valentine's Day? Are you celebrating Valentine's Day? I just realized today we are 2 days shy of Valentine's Day. And like I said, I was hoping to go on a hike, so hopefully it's going to work. Oops. I'm following the outer edge on around the eyes. Okay. More sugar in my icing. I hate when that happens. All right, so now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna very quickly just move this out with my thick scribe here. Okay, and let's come with the white. We're gonna work on that in a little bit. Okay, so now we're going to smooth this a little bit so it's even. And then here I'm just going to go back and forth. We don't have to go back and forth throughout the whole length because that's going to be covered with the top section, with the, I guess I could call it a nose, or the projecting part of the face. So just back and forth like so. And then if you see any imperfections around, you can use the scribe and move the icing while it's still wet. Okay, so this is the first step. I know it looks kind of odd at this point. So I'm going to move this and set it aside. This one, it's fully dry. Now for you to continue with the remaining design, you don't have to really wait for it to fully dry. You can add the ears and the eyes once it's crusted. And those of you who don't need the template for the next step, you could even do that while this is crusted. But for those of you who need the template, and because this is fully dry, I can do this. If it's just crusted, you won't be able to put the template on top of it. So now with the template, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use my scribe here, and I'm going to trace the outline for this area here. Like I said, this is a pretty standard shape. It's like a heart shape, so I think many of you will probably get this without the template. But in case you need the template, oops, I think it's here. Okay, we can also use a marker if you want. Now for that, I'm going to be using white. Before I do that, I'm going to put another line here, the little zigzag line where the eyes are. This is, and again, remember, it's going to help us with gradering. Okay, let's see if we have any questions. Wow, that's fantastic. Wow, AG, that is so cool. Oh, I hope you get to, perhaps Charlie, perhaps the weather improves and you can go out and enjoy a beautiful walk in the nature. I love being in the nature myself. I have to say, we don't really do a lot of the things on Valentine's Day because it's Valentine's Day. It just happens to be that it's Friday and it will be lovely to be outside if we can do it. My husband is taking me out to lunch to read. So exciting. That is exciting. Going to dinner tomorrow night, then flying home Friday. Oh, that's so smart. That is so smart. Dinner is too crowded. That is so smart. Muzzle. Yes, it's the muzzle. Oh, is it the muzzle? I thought the muzzle. Oh, that is right. You're right. Muzzle with an, yeah, you're right. Right. You are completely right, Heather. But muzzle, it's the projecting part of the face, right? Am I getting it right? Dinner and ice hockey. We met when I worked at the games, so it's a bit special for us. Oh, that is ice hockey. I love ice hockey. We will cook dinner together and stay cozy inside with our pups. Oh, I like that also. I like that. Dinner on Saturday to celebrate. Exciting. So I'm glad that you guys are okay. So I was correct. Thank you, Heather. All right. So these two lines are to mitigate the cratering, just like with the noses that are sitting on the muzzle. And then we're going to ice this area completely with white. While I'm icing it, these two zigzag lines will crust over and we can make the eyes. Okay. So I'm going to start at the very bottom here. This makes sense. And this icing, it can be 20 seconds. You could use 15, but if you use 20, you can use the same icing to make the eyes. We are not working with a huge area, so it should be fairly easy to smooth. If you see any bubbles or something like that, if your icing has bubbles, now is the time to pop them. These little areas that are a little spiky, we can just do up and down motion, like a sewing motion, and it will smooth those out. Okay, so now let's make the eyes. For the eyes, I'm going to use this dark brown that I showed you earlier. We've got two shades, dark and light, and also black. So I'm going to be using these colors to make the eyes. So we're going to start with the white sclera, and then we're going to the iris, and then the pupil, and then the reflection. So that's white, iris, pupil. So four well, with the zigzag 5 steps. But it's all wet on wet. So it's very quick. I'm also going to get my scribe tool ready. So I'm going to start. I'm going to be doing one eye at a time. If you are quick enough, you can do 2 eyes at a time, but let's do one eye at a time. Now I'm going to come in with the dark brown. Ideally, this should be also about 20 seconds. And you can see I'm piping like an oval shape. I'm focused to pipe it at the very edge, top edge. Now I'm using my scribe up and down motion. This is going to help spread that icing a little bit so it sinks in. And now we can come in with the black. And again, I don't know, can you see? I can't really tell. And now I can come in and I can do again very lightly up and down, and this is going to help icing sink a little bit. And now we can do the reflection. And I'm going to do that straight from a piping bag because I'm making a quite big white dot there. Okay. That's one eye. Let's do the second eye. Let's see if we have any questions. I will be my mother's. Oh, that is so sweet. 100. She would have been 100. I'm going to lunch and a live show. What kind of a live show? Can you share? All right, so let's do the second eye. So he's not eyeless. And again, we're gonna go around the outer edge first and then fill in. I'm not trying to overfill it, so only add as much as it needs, you need to cover the base, because we're gonna be adding more icing on the top, right? Now let's come with that brown. I'm starting at the top here. Remember, when you do this, the icing will sink in and it will spread a little bit. So it's better to add less than more. And then we can add the hoops. Although I feel like it needs a little more at the very bottom, so I can do that here. And now let's do the pupil here. And let's add the white dot. Okay. Okay, so hello, Beagle. Okay, so we've got the eyes in, which is fantastic. Now we have to do the ears. And for the ears, those are very simple to do. This is, I think, very first time I'm using word simple in this live stream. So these really are simple to do, the ears. And I'm going to be using two colors. We're going to be using these two shades of brown or tones. And we're going to start by doing the light shade. And then this edge here. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to keep this edge undecorated, and I will come in with the darker brown, kind of like if you're shading. So let's start with this lighter brown here. And remember, it does not have to be perfect because dogs have all kinds of spots, and it's perfectly fine if the ears are not completely same, I think, right? Dog owners, please let me know if that is normal. I'm not a dog owner, but I think it's completely okay. So now let's come with the darker brown. Yeah, let me know. I know Sally has two dogs, two pups, three. I'm sorry, three. June has Stuart. Stuart turned 15 recently. And let me know, who else has a dog? What kind of a dog do you have? What's the dog's name? For this project, all of the icing, actually, it can be around 20-second consistency because the areas we are icing, it's quite small. The only icing that could be runnier, like 15, is this lighter brown because we are icing this section here at the very beginning, the base. Okay, isn't he cute? He's so cute. All right. Okay. Oh. So when are you going to do a cat face? I did two cat faces. One was it was 2 years ago, but I didn't really like it. But then for Halloween, we did a really fun one, which is a bit of scary cat, I would say, with fiery eyes. So maybe I'll do maybe because this year we are doing an animal every month. So maybe I will put that in a rotation there. Maybe, I don't know if I have anything planned for next month. I have to look, but there is still space open later. So maybe I will do some cat faces. Do you have a cat, Heather? Hello, Monica. Yeah, I was looking at Dalmatians, and I think this kind of would work for a Dalmatian. They're so cute. Our neighbor back in States, she had two, I think, and one had like a blue eye or something, which was very very unusual, an anomaly. Anomaly. Oh, Monica, sorry, I don't understand. Maybe Sally, come to the rescue. You have a Rottweiler. Wow, they're quite big Rottweilers, no? They are very big and masculine dogs. I have Chihuahua. His mixed name Milo. Oh, I like that Milo. I like short names when they are catchy. It's really nice. I think for dogs as well. Okay, I will now try to. Okay, you had a terrier that will. Oh, I'm sorry, Tux. Oh, I love the name Tux. He was black, white, like he was wearing a tuxedo. Oh, how catchy, Tux. I love that. Sorry, he's not here with you anymore. I know these. I have two cats. These moments are so hard. I have two cats, a tuxedo and brown tabby. Both have green eyes. Do cats have green eyes? All the cats have green eyes? I don't know. I'm so terrible. I think I think she would like to have the template and instructions for the cookie. Oh, okay. Spanish. Yeah, my Spanish is terrible. It's terrible. The templates, Monica, you can find them in the coffee shop. Sorry. Perhaps there is a way after the live stream to change the subtitles. Fluffy, a rescue combination of Chiatsu and Pug. Well, I don't know. I can imagine that. I don't know Shiatsu. Shiatsu, is that how am I pronouncing it correctly? Pug, I know. My friend, they had two pugs. One of them is now. One of them, unfortunately, is not here anymore. I don't think commenters are allowed to put links. It's not working, but maybe you can cut and paste. Oh, she asked for the template. Okay, let's see if I have. Um, Anyone can go to my coffee shop. The templates are there. I have 3 dogs and 7 cats and 2 guinea pigs and turtles. You have turtles. What do you feed turtles? Are they snap You know the I think we had snap turtles where I live. We have a lot of animal lovers. Rescue Shih Tzu named Kimchi. Kimchi, isn't kimchi food? Kimchi, very healthy, like fermented. I haven't tried it myself, but I hear such great things about it. I might try it soon. Girl, you literally live in Spain. How do you not hablo? No hablo? Yeah, well, it's very, very. My job, my work is in English, and everywhere I go, everybody speaks English, and I'm running out of excuses. Okay, yes. Okay, so it's Korean fermented cabbage. Yes. It's funny that you call your Hitsu named kimchi. Okay, so let's continue. So now I'm gonna set this aside because this has to dry, although you can pop the transfer onto the wet icing, but I'm just going to wait because we're going to do some drawing with edible markers. So I've got, this one is dry, and then we have to, I'm gonna just find the nose. So the nose is gonna go there, and I'm gonna use edible marker. Sherry has also Shih Tzu and Pug. I have to look up the Shih Tzu breed. I am not familiar. Anyone has Collie? I like Collie, and also can't remember the breed name, but my friend, he had a beautiful dog, quite tall, with like almost like red and brown fur. All right, so this is the nose, and we could position it here. Like I said, you could drop it on the wet, but I didn't do that. I'm gonna do dry on dry on dry. Before I add it though, I will do the mouth. So let's see, it will be here, and the mouth is gonna come all the way here. So we can take this away. I'm just gonna make a little mark here. And this is edible marker. This is Food Doodler. It's a wonderful brand that has wide range of markers in different colors. I believe nowadays you can also buy black markers individually. I've put a link in a PDF, and also you can find these in my Amazon front store. You have two grand dogs, an Australian Shepherd named Coda. It's almost like Coda, Yoda, like it would rhyme, and a mixed rescue named Hudson. Anyone has a German Shepherd? German Shepherd. Those are also nice. All right, so we're going to start on this side here, this end. So I'm gonna bring it all the way here, and then we can do the other side. Oops. Now I'm going to make this little bridge here, and we're gonna fill that in. Could also do this with icing, but we could make it a bit easier with the marker. Okay, and now we can do whiskers. And now we have to add the nose onto the muzzle. And to do that, you just need to pick up a nose you made previously and add a little bit of icing on the back. That's gonna act like glue. And then you can use your scribe or tweezers. I like to use shifting motion to make it flush with the surface. Isn't he adorable? And then to finish, we can add more details with like a soft piping consistency. You can use piping consistency icing, that lighter brown. I can get it to unclog. Oh, there's so much sugar in there. Okay, I think it's coming along. All right. Now to add the details, we're going to just add some details about the eyes to give him some facial expression, and then also we can add a line or two onto the ears. I've got my sample here, so let's have a look what I did here. All right, so let's do the ears first. Hopefully you can see. And then we can do another line here. And something like that on the other side. Now here I'm gonna go like this. Oh no. This line is gonna be a bit pointed, like so. Maybe not so much, but okay. And then we can add one that is a bit smoother. Okay, there you have it. How is it going? Okay, Yes, he needs a little tongue hanging out. That's a good idea. I like that very much. Thank you for reminding me of that. I completely forgot, but you are right. It would be nice if he had a little tongue hanging out. My brother, okay, Charlie has an outdoor wildcat tabby that is going still crazy because he can't get out due to the much snow. Oh, I can imagine. My brother has a German doodle mix. His name is Chewbacca. Chewie, come here, come inside. Oh, I love that. Love that name. He needs a little time. Yes, yes, he does. Thank you, Sally. You multi-gem girl. I always wanted a German Shepherd, but never had a dog before. So if I get one, it's going to be a small breed. Yes, I understand because they can be a handful. If you are a good dog owner, I mean, if I was a dog owner, I would want to make sure that the dog has a lot of room to move, and I would walk it constantly. So it's a lot of commitment. Yes, yes. We could add it here, I suppose. We could add something here, right? This is where I could add it. This is something I could do after the live stream. Since so many of you are well, two of you are suggesting it openly, but I think many of you are thinking it. And I had that in I think in my initial design, but I just yeah, it just I forgot. I'll be honest. I'm so glad you like it, Kathy. It's always exciting, right? Like to see the first steps and then suddenly like how it all comes together. So I got several of them here, and maybe I can make a little ping pong. So here they are. The tongue you could also do that with the marker, or you could just simply color some icing and just add the icing so it's also kind of elevated with this part with the muzzle if you wanted to do that. So guys, we are almost out of time. I can't believe it. It went by so quickly. Before we go, I also wanted to share you because I completely forgot. I made some dog cookies in the past. These are, I think the cutter is from 101 cutter set by Wilton. So you can find this tutorial on my YouTube channel, and the direct link to that specific tutorial is in the PDF that I send you via email, and it's also available in my coffee shop. And I also made a lot of different animals, more like real, kind of like realistic looking, kind of a little bit. They're not exaggerated, no weird colors or anything like that. So, and this is, I named this Animal Farm. I did this many years ago, well, 2018 or something like that. So quite a long time ago. And the full video tutorial, it's also on YouTube where you can find all these animals decorated. If you are looking for some ideas on how to decorate these. And I also released a new tutorial that is really dear to my heart because I love cherry blossoms, and also cherry blossoms. I didn't know they're very similar to almond blossoms. And that's what I'm hoping we're gonna see on Friday. And if we do, I will take lots of pictures and share them with you next week. They look very similar. They have like this fleeting nature, right? They just disappear so quickly, and they're very soft and just beautiful looking. So you can find a full tutorial on the blog. It's a good time to start making these because we are heading towards the spring, and these will be great for the spring and also Mother's Day. And these are made with royal icing, but you could also use the same tutorial to create them in buttercream. You love goats. Oh, thank you, Sally. You like the goats? We have Spanish goats here. They're called Spanish goats. We actually encountered them recently. We went for a very short hike, and suddenly they appeared out of nowhere, and it was a family. And I think I don't know what the male goat is called, but he was looking at us, and I was a little concerned because they had little babies with them, and what if he's gonna charge? And they have quite the massive horns, but they're incredible. They can climb. It's almost like perpendicular, like it's like vertical, and they can climb on these rocks with no problems. Incredible animals. Now you need to make all the animals out of strawberry cutter. Yes, I actually have, believe it or not, Karen, I have a little thing going on that I'm preparing, but it's just so many ideas that I want to create. I've got maybe 40 strawberry cutter ideas that I have sketches of. There are lots of animals, and also different kind of food themes that you can make with the strawberry. Not just the strawberry. You like the chicken and the rooster. The chicken and rooster are actually also in as an individual blog post on my blog. Thank you, Susan. It's nice to see you. Thank you so much for coming. Is it the same in Spain as in other places that they have goats to prevent grass fires? Oh, I don't know about that. I have no idea what I don't know. You mean the goats eat the grass and it prevents fires? Well, here it's very easy to for the fire to start because everything is so dry. Love the llamas. Thank you. I also wanted to show you, and I know this is a bit, it's too late, I think, for many of you to do this, but I released a new tutorial on Patreon. It's available in the shop, Patreon shop. This is a little 3D bear cookie with a balloon. I'll show it to you in real life. Here it is. And it's really fun. I like this idea of the bear holding a balloon. So this is available in, oops, he's got something on his, I think we added a little scar or something. You see the white icing? I must have added it by accident. Okay. We have a few more questions. Oh, I did not know that about the goats. I had no idea. Thank you for sharing that. It does make sense. I mean, if they eat grass, but there is a lot of grass and lots of dry evergreens here. So evergreens, everclears, evergreen, everclear, evergreens. And so it's very easy for the fire to start. Okay. Thank you, Heather. Thank you for being here, everyone. Let's remove this screen. I will be back again on Wednesday next week, and let's say I will bring it up again. So the schedule for next week, it's we're doing Mardi Gras mask cookies. I have done some mask cookies in the past, very very long ago. Hey, Jeremy. Yes, I'm gonna, okay, I will quickly bring up the screen so you can see the cookies. Let's see if I can do that here, back to the stage. So here are our cute little beagles. They are missing tongues. They are very shy. So I will be adding the tongue later on. Thank you for all your suggestions, guys. And I will see you next week, our usual time. 1 p.m. Eastern time. Thank you for being here. Bye.